You go. It's number one.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. There you go.
Is this what? Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Communitech Data Hub. I'm curious, how many people here have already been to an event at the Data Hub? Interesting. We have a lot of new folks. This is the first time we actually sold out a Data Hub session.
There you go.
And by sold out, I mean getting 60 people to sign up to come for free food. I'll take it. So just really quickly, before I introduce Sarmad, I wanted to talk about a couple of things that we have going on. First of all, we've started doing these who's hiring slides at the beginning of every presentation. So if you're a tenant here or you're a Communitech member and you have a job posting, we do these roughly every 2 weeks now, so just send me an email, joseph.leunis@Communitech, and we'll get these up. But we've got the data studio upstairs, Shiny Docs, Skywatch upstairs, and then I'm also hiring 2 folks for data-related work. So one is a community manager for the Open Data Exchange, and the other is for a program manager for the Data Hub, who is going to help roll out some of our incubator programming, targeting startups and scaling companies that are doing interesting things with data. If I can get this thing to stop automatically advancing, we've also got 4 of these booked right now.
Can I apply for that job? It sounds so interesting.
I don't know. It's a long way from home. Today's event obviously is about Watson and a very hands-on experience, and we're lucky to have Sarmad do it. Next, 2 weeks from now, we're going to have a design thinking exercise focused on problem solving for cognitive computing. On the 30th, we're going to have a talk with David Wolf from the Monk School in Toronto, talking about smart cities and the role of cities and technology in fostering innovation and economic growth. And then on the 13th of December, just in time for Christmas, Frost and Sullivan is going to be giving an online Google Hangout on the future of IoT with respect to advanced manufacturing. The Eventbrite links for all of these will be up and they'll be posted on the ODX mailing list, so if you haven't already signed up, please go to codx.ca and sign up for the newsletter. It will all say ODX and be about open data, but that's also the best way we have right now to inform you about events that are happening at the Data Hub. And then finally in the new year, we'll have a gentleman whose name now escapes me from Mars in Toronto, who's going to come up and talk about unlocking healthcare data, which is a request that we've got from a lot of local companies, and that's accessing aggregated data on patient outcomes, conditions, ER wait times, all that kind of stuff, which is really hard to get to, but we've got somebody who can tell us a little bit about a path forward for getting access to that data in Ontario. So with that, I'm going to introduce Sarmad Ibrahim. Sarmad comes to us from IBM. He's very involved with the IBM Innovation Incubator, and the guidance that I gave Sarmad, which he graciously took, was few slides, lots of time in terminal. So this is going to hopefully be a really interactive, interesting demonstration of some of the Watson capabilities that are available. If you're not already an IBM customer and you're interested in using IBM, there's a great program funded by the province of Ontario that is
Yes, you can talk about it.
And Sarmad is going to talk about that. But if you have any questions, you can follow up with Sarmad. You can also just email me and I'll get you in touch with him right away. So thank you very much, Sarmad.
Thank you, Joseph. Thank you very much. Hi, everyone. My name is Sarmad. I'm from IBM for the last 10 years only with IBM. And that's really something interesting in my life. Also, thank you so much, Joseph, for the lunch. I like the idea. Everyone he's eating and looking at me. This is a new experience for me. I used to go to serious people, you know, always they are either high, like RBC banks, or like I am in defense or somewhere where really serious, you know, they look to my presentation. But eating food is very nice, nice experience. What we have today, we have $120,000 to use whatever you want to use from Watson. Whatever I show you today, you can register with me, you can see me after the program. I can see many students here. Also, there is a free access for students. If you just talk to me, have one email from me, and you have free access for Bluemix and Watson. And this is only for Communitech member. If you are a Communitech member, you'll have all this privilege. This is really real money. There is a very big cost on IBM behalf, but this is to support the community of Communitech. This is part of a program, we call it IBM Innovation and Incubator Initiative. That's where we give to all incubators in Ontario this capability and this access. To be honest with you, it is real money. Then I really encourage everyone, if you have a website, you have a company, startup company, just come see me. Or you are students also, you will have a free access to whatever I am saying today, okay? Then you will have access for a new era, the new artificial intelligence and the machine learning, all IBM algorithm, this algorithm is being used by the government, by more than 7,000 really high enterprise business skills today. And you'll be one of them to use the same platform. It's secure. It is really something a new era, we call it. There is a lot of new invention on this platform, and it's all available to Communitech member. Just contact me after the event. The process of the program, it will start with a free trial. And for students, we have it 6 months. If you are students and you have an ID as a student, you'll have 6 months of using our capabilities and our algorithms. This is what I will share with you today is Bluemix IBM Cloud, as well as Watson. The process is first we give you $1,000 per month to watch your usage. If more you are using our platform, more we can upgrade you. It will reach up to $10,000 per month for Communitech members. Behind me, there is a team. IBM is an amazing company. And I am not, you see me here today with you, but actually when I come to here, everything is prepared by my team. With me, there is many folks who make the things happen. And we are a big team here in IBM. We share. They will see your photo also, and we know most of the company, the capability, and actually the reason why with me a team is to help as much as we can this platform and this new initiative from IBM and incubators. Now what I am talking about? What I am talking about is a new era. I'll make it simple. I will share with you today how to create an app within 5 minutes, okay? Or less than 5 minutes, believe me. In the best technology, which is IBM Watson. We are talking about personality insight, chatbot, anything I can create within 2 minutes or 3 minutes. I will show you that. But the idea is, before we have an app, I met with one company, it's called UV Index Company. And what they are trying to do is to calculate the UV index. It took them 3 years to develop the algorithm, machine learning algorithm. They can calculate UV index inside and outside. With IBM Weather, we can do it in 3 minutes. I show them, you can just small copy and paste code, and you have the UV index from our weather company. That's how much we change the technology. This is the new era of APIs, and this is the new era of artificial intelligence. Then actually, no more, we don't need 3 years to do the algorithm. The algorithm as an API is available for everyone to use. This is in terms of weather. In terms of Watson and machine learning, everything is available for you as an API. You can call any algorithm you want as an API, build your dashboard in your app, and here you go. You have an amazing app for any idea you have. You can build it within a minute, okay? We make also available the location, Google Maps. Always we call it Ubering. Many people, they think about Google, where they want to provide the maps in their app. It is available for you as an API. Just use it and it will be available for you. Now, this is the IBM Cloud. I'll make it very fast. We will see it live. That's the whole idea of today's presentation. This is what's available for you to use. Everything, compute, processors, memory, IoT, sensor you can configure in our platforms, our cloud platform. I will share with you, this is live. Joseph, you don't like me to spend time here. It's complicated, okay? The idea is to link our platform to software as a services. I want everyone to have the capability to build his application in fast time. And when you have, and also get paid. The good part of IBM, we call it artificial intelligence for business to make money. And how you do that? By providing complete model of payment inside software as a services. That's why all our platform, when you build software, it should be ready to sell to your customer either through subscriptions or any business model you like. Then this is how you can make money very fast. Immediately you'll see your bank account growing. And I'm not joking about that. I'll show you my bank account. It can grow every 10 minutes. Joseph, he's happy about that. I show him. When you create an app, even as a even I work for IBM, but still I can do it. I can do. We can build a very quick, successful model, and also I get paid for that. What we are talking about today, we are talking about mainly about Watson, artificial intelligence and machine learning, and I will share with you chatbot, tone analyzers, and discovery, the main part of machine learning. How many one here is a real developer? A developer with code experience. 3 years of experience of coding? 5 years of experience of coding? Okay, 4 people here. 5 years, okay, good. Then Watson is not for coders. No, I'm joking. But we need really high expertise people on both sides. But usually what we are trying to build here, we are trying to build an environment that everyone he can build a chatbot, for example, without coding experience, but still he needs an access for code. And I would like to have an example about Watson conversation. Today we are talking about chatbot as an expert. What I am trying to say here, the experienced guy, the doctor, the engineers, or the lawyers, we can exchange them with the expert chatbot. How to do that? By training the machine language, the machine learning, by training the system to become an expert. But we need for that a lawyer, real lawyer, for example. Then you create a lawyer, you put it in your pocket, and you can sell it for every company. That's the whole idea. You are today here to learn chatbot. Chatbot, you can create an expert, and you can sell that. And I will jump to that. You can create, of course, you can integrate it to Messenger. You can integrate it to Slack or diagrams. You can create the magic with chatbot nowadays. It is linked to our discovery, then non-structured database. Then what I am talking about here today, when you speak to any app, when you create a chatbot, you can speak to it, and when you speak to it, he can respond to you and give you an evidence from unstructured database. Watson can understand exactly what you are talking about, but still you need to configure it and program it, but at the end you will get the result you want. One of the example, I will go very fast through that. We need to equip you with materials. This is many channels I put, from YouTube to IBM build with Watson, and there is even developer TV. It will help you step by step how to do that, how to create an expert, how to use the chatbot. Then IBM is very famous for 16 million of document, okay, for everything. They give you they equip you with everything, and I will try today, I'll try you to tell you how to use our documentation. Then it will give you all the capability to have a very strong knowledge how to get access to our documentation, which is really complex sometimes. I would like to give example before I jump to Bluemix, which is one of the company here from Communitech. His name is Curtis. The company name is Cinetech. This company here in Communitech, what they they build a Chinese app translators. From this side, he's in China. He can read and understand Chinese only. When he write text, he send it to this guy in Canada. He receive it in English. I think everyone he knows about translator, but this is not translated. This is real time. If he send a hotel, okay, document, it will get translated immediately in English. If he send a price, then he can make a deal. The idea is this is a real transaction, real time, between Chinese and English for business. He make a subscription here with IBM. Everything we need to make sure that he can pay. And he make a subscription through IBM Bluemix. And this subscription, guess what? More than 300 companies from Chinese that subscribe for that model, and they are paying like $300 for each services. That means really he's making like now $100,000 a month from small Watson speech-to-text, language translator, text-to-speech. He upload more than 6 million Chinese words to his algorithm. He make it successful. The idea with Watson is easy to implement, but it required really highly machine learning and skills to achieve what you want to do. Also, another idea from Communitech, IoT platform, track logging, which is where they can calculate the load of the truck, and then they can distribute the loads between the trucks and the drivers according to their location. This is an amazing IoT experience and GPS locations for the trucks. And this is by using also our platform blockchain. If anyone interested on a blockchain, he can contact me after the event. We have an extra support for a blockchain idea, $100,000. And this is different than our model. It will be on top of our cloud. And all of that, we call it I3 program, is part of Communitech programs. This is part of the government program. Now I will jump to Bluemix. Any questions before I jump to real Bluemix, to the cloud? Any question? Good. Yes.
In terms of, so you gave an example with the speech translation. What happens to the data set and the infrastructure that that company puts together?
Yes.
And is that hosted on IBM servers?
No, not necessary.
Do they own it?
Yeah, they own it. Their data set is 6 million Chinese word, and they have it in their server. And we have hybrid model, just connection to it. We don't need to, in IBM, we don't touch your data, we don't touch your code. Two things, this belongs to you, enjoy them. Because this is basic, we don't touch data, we don't touch coding. This is the Bluemix, and first you log in to Bluemix, you'll see our catalog. This is all the capability I am talking about. We are providing the Bluemix, and this is where the hands-on is required. We are talking about platform, IBM Cloud Platform. It has everything, and it has the capability to host as a server. It has, and this is, you can use it for free, part of this program, Communitech program. And also you can configure your storage, your network, your security. IBM very famous in our security. You will have many type of security to secure your code, to secure your environment. Nowadays, the hacking is very normal these days, especially if you have from your client any type of data, you want to secure them. This is the best environment. We provide a couple of models to secure your data and your code and your environment, to protect you. We do have also a couple of platforms, more than 300 software is available for you to use. You don't need to pay license to use them. This is part of the program also. Then if you want to download or use VMware, for example, you need to pay license usually. With our platform, it will be free, available for you. Many many programs, more than 3,000 programs, different programs available on this platform. You can train yourself or your team on them, and also you can use them. APIs, connective. You can create your own API, your own data set. And the beauty of IBM Bluemix, you can sell them through IBM Bluemix again. Then if you develop an API, or you develop a data set, like the Chinese language, he put 7 million word there. It is really worth it. then he can sell not only the app, but he can sell also the data set or any type of data you are thinking. I know my friend, he creates a TELUS data where he can sell TELUS geographical location for mobiles. Is available for sale to $300 per subscription, something like that. Then actually, if you have any type of data, you can configure an API and you can start selling them. Blockchain as an application, IBM platform for blockchain is available for you to try them. All I am thinking everything is moving now to, as an application, moving to blockchain, and there is a big buzz in the market. How many one he knows what is the blockchain I'm talking about? Okay, then there is you have an idea about the blockchain. And in IBM, we provide the platform for you to use our blockchain. Everything from creating your code, your applications, many tools is available for you to create. Even they make it full open source. The code is open for you. I will show you today also the codes. This is General Bluemix Cloud Foundry, many application in Cloud Foundry. We are big alliance with the Cloud Foundry. Everything you can use from Ruby to Python, PHP, any developer language is available, and we support them. But today, we would like to go to Watson, our artificial intelligence engine. When you create your app and your server, your platform, after that you can use our artificial intelligence and our machine, our Watson. What we mean by Watson today? We mean is speech to text, text to speech. What we mean by that, the human activity is already programmed. NLP, neural language programming, is all programmed through the machine language of Watson. Then today, what I wanna go through how we create a human expertise inside Watson, actually by like a logo, by creating the conversations, language translators, discovery, document conversations, natural language understanding, speech to text. All of these combinations you can create. The human thinking, the human expertise inside the machine learning, and you can deal with it. This is the way. But the first things I would like to start with is the conversation. Let me start to create an app, and that's what we mean by creating an app. I will show you. So easy. Here you go. Let's first of all, we see the conversation here, and first of all, let's create a name. Let's give it a name. I don't know how I'll deal with that. Location is very important for for many applications for government. We do have allocations specific. If you want to, especially for data from the government, it should be in Canada soil. That's why we have a complete process to host your data. We will give you exactly where is your data is hosted. But this is an additional paid services. You will know exactly where's your data. The emails, when you create an app, the data and the code is protected to this email. Now, this is email is sarmad.ca.ibm.com, but imagine if your company email, all the protection, all the security, it will be under that email. When you develop a code, it will never used by IBM or any other company. And the protection, it will be through the all the code, the data, it will belong to that company. Let me create the app. How much you will pay for Watson? Always the cost. They ask me how much it will cost me. We deal with API payment when we are talking about conversation here and about calls, API calls. It is seriously, I found it IBM is the most cheapest company among all. they are charging like 0.002 cent per call. And we do have a couple of models. Some of them is free for you, is available free. Or you see free because I am IBM employee, of course for me it's free. But for you, when I upgrade your application, also you'll see free. Some of them is paid when you exceed the limit of the payment of the calls. Now let's create the app. When I press create, I'm creating the chatbot now. It will take like a minute. Conversation, community tag. Okay, here you go. That's it. Now, first of all, before it take a while until we create anything. IBM, they make everything ready for you. Now I should start using it or configure it to any idea I have. I will give you a demo today, and I will share with you how, after the demo, I will share with you how we build it and what is there. The demo is a chatbot for to talk to a car, a dashboard car, just to show you how much.
Hi, it looks like a nice drive today. What would you like me to do?
Okay, let's ask him something here. Turn the light on.
I'll turn on the lights for you.
He turned the light for me. And I can say turn jazz music.
Great choice. Playing some jazz for you.
Then the idea is really we can speak to the car and we can send any instruction to the car. Creating such a chatbot, we can create chatbot for everything also. The beauty of this chatbot, it has, imagine if you are in a car, it will has also IoT sensor, you need to configure them. Then how we do that? Let me take you now, this is just to show you sample, okay? Now, also we can turn the wiper on. Here you go. Now I will take you to how we did that, step by step, to show you all the documentation you need to build such a chatbot, for example. And imagine you can do this for everything else. If you have any idea, you can build it too. Every artificial intelligence component, we have launch tool for it. And when you go to launch tools, you'll see a complete set of documentations, from video to, this is the car dashboard sample, edit the sample. Here you go. This is how they build it, IBM. You have it all open source for you. You can use it, you can change it, you can build any other application by using that sample. What we have did in IBM, conversation and chatbot, three things: intent, entities, and dialogue. Usually when we want to build any chatbot, we start with dialogue. And this is how it works. We give all what we think about and we build it. IBM, we provide you with the code. It's available for you. You can see the code here. You can cut and paste and use it for any of other application. If you want to build your own chatbot, then all what you need to see a couple of samples, and you can cut and paste from our open source too. And we have it in 4 languages actually, in Python, in JSON, and Ruby is available, the code. And also you can change them. This is the dialogue here. The entities also, you need to spend time with entities like the appliances in the car. And you can, all of them, we program them. Many other examples available in our documentation. You can use them, cut and paste, or export them to your app. The idea is we are trying to make many sample for you available, and you can use them. Then this is the whole idea of dialogue, is the intent and the entities and the dialogue. When you create the dialogue, you create the entities. When you create the entity, you create the intent. And by doing that, you will have a complete set of chatbot. You will have, you need, usually if you are creating a chatbot for certain experience like engineer, you need engineers to build the dialogue for you. If you want to create a dialogue chatbot for booking a flight, you need some expertise on that field. And when you want to book the flight, you need an expert guy to tell you all the steps how you are doing it. Then it's two parts. One, first of all, the programmer who programmed the chatbot. Second is the expert guy. You need the experienced guy to create all this intent for you. Without that intent and entities dialogue, you have nothing. Then the guy who's creating this is the expert guy. Then it is combination between two, the programmer and the experienced guy. And this is, if they come together, they work together, they can create some expertise. Then this is the idea when you can sell it as an experience chatbot. And that's why you can integrate it to any website or any mobile app. You can just start making money out of it. After, you need time. Actually, building a chatbot, as you see, is very easy. The idea of configuring and the expertise, it will require minimum 70 days to finish. Minimum 70 days. Usually, we talk about 6 to 8 months to make the chatbot expert enough. But this is the idea. We make it simple. There is no complex environment, and all is programmable. You can program it easily. This is the program is available for you here, and you can change it accordingly. You can build your dashboard. You can show your customer. You can change it, show your customer a dashboard, or show them any information you want as the way you like. This is the chatbot. All right. Any question before I jump to another? Any question about the chatbot? It is easy or hard to make it happen? Easy, huh? I think it is very easy. I think when you're used to it, you'll find it easy to create a chatbot because there is no too much programming skills. There is not too much steps. The good part of the chatbot, what we have also the documentation here, and I can share with you in documentation part, the way how we done it, we start about it. Let's show you first of all the diagram how to build the chatbot. All the diagram is very important. Usually I ask for it. If you want to create something, you need to start with a diagram. And the document, you can cut paste, of course, from our IBM documentation, and you can change it little to suit what you are doing. Second, what we have also the tool overview and videos. The demo of the car, for example, the demo we have for car dashboard, for example, you can, all the code is open source for you. Then you can cut and paste all the code is available for you. Additional resources like if we want to explain the intent, I want to share with you this small video. It's 2-minute video just to show you what is the intent mean.
Keep in mind that when naming intents, you can use letters, numbers,
It's not from me, I think from the device. It should be from here. Nothing here. He took my control.
Okay, sorry.
Then the idea is what I would like to share in this video is so easy to follow our documentation. We done it in a new era way. It is available in YouTube. It's available in a new, to make it easy, to make it so for every component of the conversation, we do have video. We do have a technical step-by-step document here. Also the deployment, step-by-step, if you want to link the conversation for tone analyzer, for example, what you will get in this scenario. And if you want to link it for something else, then all the documentation I want to equip you today, that the sky is the limit. You will have all the documents you need, step by step, how to start, how you can do your idea, how to implement your idea. Okay, all of this, it is available, the deployment. Then we make the documentation is ready and available for you. And this is how to build, this is how to deploy, even to improve. And it's all about machine learning at the end. You need to teach it, you need to write the example. This is what we say by machine learning, is when you give the example, when you type more, the computer, your app, it will understand more. And every time you equip your app with entities and with dialogues, with intents, it will be more efficient and more understood by your customers. This is the whole idea. You can test it with the Slack. You can test it with the messengers. All the documentation here is available on your left hand, step by step, how you can do that. It will take a little bit time, but it's very clear documentations. We do have also in GitHub all the documentation there and the testing. Also, IBM is very strong in DevOps to test and get proof of concept of any idea or any code. There is a full community behind you to support you, and you can share with them. You can cut and paste. You can do many way to achieve your goal by building a complex dialogue, for example, or you want to link your dialogue to any other type of Watson capabilities. Let me build now. Let me ask this: is that clear how we build an chatbot?
Sarmad, I have one question.
Yes.
If you want your chatbot to call out to a service that you've already built, what are the ways that you can do that?
Pardon me, Joseph?
If you have another process somewhere, like let's say I built a document search engine of my own and I want the chatbot to call out to that document search engine.
Yes, that's very good question. Then we need a discovery in this scenario where we upload the document. I will go now through discovery. I will show you.
But if it's not a Watson service, like if I have some random service with a REST API,
Yes.
what's the right way to extend the chatbot to call out to that service?
Usually there is an app, there is a small code for that, API code for your document. But the best way, the best scenario is to put all the document inside discovery. And this is very easy. Even the API discovery is also, it is easy to deal with documents. We can upload them, we can put the API for discovery. The link for chatbot for discovery is always seamless because he will understand discovery. Then let me share with you discovery. What we mean is unstructured database. It is unstructured database. It's not structured database anymore. Discovery, it has the capability to upload millions of documents, and you can search the news, for example, or they add also the sentiment analysis for discovery. Let me go to Watson now again. I will share with you how to create a discovery services today. I don't know what's going on, but it's okay. Let's go to the discovery. Discovery is is the new era of artificial intelligence. And inside Discovery, it has the capability to upload any document. Let me give it a name, Communitac. And let's create a new services or a new app, and it will give me a new URL for Windows. Here you go. This is Discovery Communitac. It's done. You can change the logo. You see here Discovery. You can put your company name here, and you can change it to your app. You can put your name here or your company logo also. This is just is available for you. All the code is available for you to change. Let's take a look on Discovery. We can launch the tool. And when we launch it, let me show you what we have inside Discovery. Let's have Watson, for example. There is an example, Watson Discovery News. This type of services, it has linked to 6 million newspaper on internet. And currently it has 18 million. And this is dynamic. Every time I load the Discovery, it's changing because it has the link to the internet. Let me start view this data schema. This is the data schema. You can just configure the data according to what you need. And this is you can also configure the relations, the entity, the sentiment. Let me take you to an example of the document, because it's a little bit a lot in Discovery. This is a non-structured database, but everything is open. It's so easy to deal with. We kept the open source available for you to use them, and you can build the query, and here you go. You can use a sample query, for example. You will see the code, how we are building it. You can use it. Also, you get the result from the query, what I am asking for. Then this is the AI company, for example, I am asking for. Let me give you a real example. Let's use it in real life. I will give you a real example of Discovery. Let's go to the demo. If I want to check, let's say any company stock market, or let's check Apple here, what they are doing in their stock market. This is how we use Discovery, and we can link it. You can ask the question through chatbot, for example, and you can link both of them together. Many companies, they start using Discovery to predict the prices of stock market, for example, or to predict certain environment. Discovery is very useful to upload millions of data, and then Watson can give you the right answer. Oncology is one of the famous applications of Discovery, where they can upload many doctors' search results for cancer, Watson, it has the capability to tell you after you upload the case of the cancer if there is real cancer there or no, and what type of cancer. Today, this is the result of, for example, I'm just searching for Apple in general, which is give me immediately top story about this company, also the iPhone they have, and if we go down, I don't know what's going on in my computer. It's typical. The sentiment analysis, it will tell you all about this company, what they are writing about it. They are positive or negative. Then imagine if you are searching for a stock, you will immediately know if this stock is positive or negative. That's the artificial intelligence. And the good idea is we have everything, all the document, how to do that is in your fingertip. This is from the web. Now we are looking to the to sentiment analysis, if it is positive or negative, what they are writing about it, because IBM, they look to the content of the document, and it will give you the result. Here you go, you can see all the details how we done it. If you go to your app, you will see all the documentation is available for you, step by step, about how to get started with tool, how to do it, and about Watson Discovery News. You will have all the detail how we done it, the sentiment analysis, the code, everything. It will be available for you. That's what I want to share with you today, is the documentations part, how we done it inside IBM. What is the code we are writing to achieve discovery, for example, for news. Then all the details, the APIs. Joseph, he asked me about the APIs. All the details, how we are doing the code for APIs, which is excellent questions. Here is the code. Then you cut and paste the code, put it inside your app. It will do whatever you like to do. Then the idea is I am sharing with you today the location of our documentations. We make it available for you. Then you don't need to have a real expert from IBM to help you to achieve some certain steps in artificial intelligence and machine learning. Then you have a video, you have a complete set of document and step-by-step document. That's the beauty of documentation. Really, I like it. It will take me 1 week if I want to finish an app for a dental, to help a dental, for example, but we need another 6 months to program it. Then we have a dental, we can ask this app anything about any sick disease or any type of dental problems. But I'm sharing with you now all the code available for discovery, how we done it step by step. Then discovery actually is a non-structured database. You can do query, you can upload all PDF files, PDF photo, Word document, even many Excel sheets, many type of document you can upload to discovery. Discovery, it will find the relation between this document. If I upload my CV, like 5 times. When you ask Watson about Sarmad, my name is Sarmad in the resumes, immediately Watson, he will know my age, he will know my educations. Even if there is no age in my resume, he can find out. By confidence rate, 82%. He said this male is his age from 40 to 50 because I was in university in certain age. And then when I give the experience, he can calculate that. Many good stuff you can find by using Watson and machine learning. Let me take you now to any question for discovery before I jump to tone analyzers? No questions. Good. Very quiet today. I like it. Okay, let me jump to tone analyzer. This is where we create the feelings. That's the whole idea. We can have the emotions now. We can program the emotion, and that's what I want to share with you today. How we will, what IBM, what we have done in IBM to really program the emotion. Let's talk about tone analyzers. In tone analyzers, it's the same. We create an app, and we can launch it. We can share a demo. Let's go for a demo. In tone analyzer, we can sense the feelings of the text, if it is aggressive or there is an anger in the word. And this is from your email, from online review. This is taking worldwide for marketing, a lot of implementation for marketers. They want to know what people they write about the subject. They are angry. If there is, what is their emotion in general about that text? Then here you can build an app. You can put all the tweet, or through API to Twitter, for example, we can just generate all the tweet. When we analyze them, immediately we get the result. If there is an anger, 65%, a fear, 57%, confident, 72%. Then it depends on the text. We can tell the feelings of the people. And this gets really many application and many use cases, like the HR, recruitment. If you write for me an email and I am your recruiters, guess what? I can tell your personality from it. And this is what is the tone analyzer doing. Let me link the tone analyzer with chatbot. Okay, let's imagine we have a conversations, and we have two people that are chatting. We can configure also the emotion. Now there is a discussion between a agent, technical support company, and some guy who need help. And let me write down. In Watson, we can give every statement we are writing. He can give me the emotion. Let me write something. See, are you stupid? Impolite. Then actually Watson can recognize if I am an impolite or a polite person. Let me put thank you. Sorry, let me see this one. Yeah, polite. The idea is we can do the machine training. We say, yes, you are right, or no, you are wrong. Then by time, I need to say, okay, he's wrong when I said thank you, but I am sad. Okay, reply. Now he gets machine training after this statement, because he said, are you stupid? Then when I say thank you, I'm not because I'm polite, because maybe I am sad. For example, I'm just saying we can really train the machine here. And you can, that's when we link the emotion to chatbot. And this is really in many organizations, many customers, they are looking for that. It is serious, because people, when they chat between themselves, when they record, it doesn't mean anything. But with emotion, it can mean a lot. That's the new way of Watson. We can link it to the tone analyzer. From the tone of my statement, it can analyze and it can tell me if I am doing right things or wrong things, or what is my feeling, if I am feeling or I am doing something. Many examples also available, I will share with you later. For tone analyzer, tone analyzer is taking when we bring the emotions to the chatbot, when we bring the emotion to any program, it's really a win scenario. Today, this is about personalization. Today, when I want to call the banks and start speak to the bank's agent, he want to know my emotion too. Then every bank, he say, can you really tell me the emotion? Yes, we can tell the emotion. And that's when we look to the type of what I am typing or what type of chatbot. Then this is the tone analyzer. There is many also example available for tone analyzers, how changing the programming and the requirement of the HR, of the public relations, is really changing even the requirement, because this type of programming with emotion is taking serious requirement, and it's all at the end about personalization. The good part is JSON, as JSON, the program is available for you too. If you want to cut and paste the whole idea, how we done that, you can just go to JSON. We put all the program is available for you. The API. Any question about tone analyzer? No, thank you. Here we go. Let's go to, it's almost 1 o'clock. I want to.
While you're changing, one question we had online before is
Yes.
the cloud blockchain implementation support Ethereum?
Yes. There is some integration, but Ethereum is our competition. We do have the same platform like Ethereum, but it is different. And that's why the integration is possible between the two to get the advantage of Ethereum application and the tools. It's possible to do the integration, but actually both of them, they have the same services. You don't need to use Ethereum if you want to use IBM, and you don't need IBM if you want to use Ethereum, because it's competition. But to link between them is possible. The API is possible. To read their data, yes, they can, and they can read our data. Then the idea, we can synchronize between the two platforms, but you don't need to do that. Yes?
So on that point, IBM's blockchain as a programming language laid over top of it, you can build smart contracts on it, et cetera?
Yes, yes, smart contract is available from IBM. That's the whole idea. You don't need to use Ethereum, because you are doing smart contracting. We make it ready for you, open source, you can program it. But Ethereum, it has coin. Also IBM, we just launched coin 2 days ago. We call it XLM, Luminous, all right? This is IBM cryptocurrency money. I encourage everyone to buy it. I'm joking, up to you. Okay, my last one is the visual recognition. Is where something really I like. Visual recognition, it can, nowadays, this is the visual recognition. Let me go direct to Watson. Why? Let's create an app for visual recognition, which is about the images, the photo. Today, Watson, we understand the emotion, and we understand now what is inside the photo. Before, the computer, he understands the photo as a pixels, as a size, but today in this computer, by using Watson, you can understand what is the photo about. And this has led us to many applications. This is to create a new app, and just press create, that's it. Before, it took them years to do that. Took them years to do that. Here you go. Let me show you a demo of, again, all the documentation available for you. Someone he hacked my computer. Okay. This is my Bluemix environment. You can take a look at all my app I create. This is the app I am creating. This is the documentation for all visual recognition, all the type of code. From YouTube. I'm gonna go to YouTube now.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
We do have a full channel. You can learn from them. It's called IBM Build with Watson. And this channel, it will give you all the video in details how to build everything you need. And when we talk about visual recognition, it's shared with you step by step too. Where is the document if you want to miss anything? I really encourage this type of training. It is a free, available for you, all type of training. Also, what we have, after you finish this, we do have IBM Watson Academy. You can take badges and you get certified. Then by time you become an expert. This is the visual recognition here where we can see, I don't know what's going on. Seriously, this is first time. Like my computer hacked or something. Okay. This is the services, this is IBM. Let me try again. We do have many channels for visual recognition. Anyway, the idea is we can upload any photo we like and Watson will understand what is inside that photo. It can tell you. We can use it in many, especially for medical. You can diagnose any type of diseases and Watson will tell you what type of disease that one. Anyway, my time is done. Okay, now we have time for, thank you for everyone. Thank you for attendance. And we will stay here for questions. I will stay here around. If you have any question, you can, we can talk about it. Okay, thank you for coming. Thanks a lot. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, Joseph. Seriously, a lot of content, but seriously, I get hacked.
I think what it might be is sometimes our firewall
Our
blocks
firewall
certain assets.
blocks. He block it, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it
oh,
blocked the
yeah,
CSS
block,
file.
yeah. I get what is this? Hi, how are you?
I'm Tony Rivers.
Hi, Tony. It's good to meet you. How are you? Hi, Adi. How are you? It's good to meet you. Yes, I heard all the good news about you. How are you?
Good, yeah, thanks.
Yes, finally we met. We talked over phone,
Yeah,
but finally we met.
Yeah.
Tony, let me just let me talk to the guy, and then we have.
Yeah, sure.
Let's stay around. Have lunch. Have lunch.
Yeah, okay.
Have lunch. Then we can talk. Yes. You are students.
Yes.
Give me your business, your email.
Okay.
I will send you free access for that.
Okay. Okay. How do I send you?
Just write. Yeah. You know my. Let me put my LinkedIn. The best way. You know what I will do? I'll put here my LinkedIn.